WMTV 15 Sports presents Friday Football Blitz.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Friday Football Blitz State Semifinal Edition. I'm Jocko. That is Audrey, and this show is going to be epic.
5 area teams still alive in the hopes of a state championship. A win tonight will get them to the camp in Madison to play for a gold ball.
We start first in Division I, Wanakee taking on Heartland Arrowhead at Mansfield Stadium in Madison. This was a defensive battle early on. Arrowhead would draw first blood with a field goal. Cam DeBoer hits from 40 yards out, and it's 3-0 Warhawks. Back comes Wanakee, this time with defense. Kyan Newman. Hello, Newman. The sack right here on Nolan Hansen. Eventually, the teams would switch sides for the second quarter, and here comes the key. A field goal of their own. Ryan Lutz from 30 yards out, and we're tied at 3. After a block punt by the Warriors, they would drive down the field and end it with a touchdown. McCoy Smith, the Badgers recruit. Badgers his way into the end zone. 10-3 Wanakee at halftime. But Arrowhead comes back and wins it 19-17 to advance to the state championship. Heck of a season for the Key.
Well, it was Reedsburg taking on Whitefish Bay for the Will McConowitz show over at Lucier Stadium. Opening drive, and McConowitz setting the tone early. Reedsburg scores in the opening drive. Extra point, no good. 6-0. Blue Dukes looking to tie it. Wolter going long, and Ian McClure nearly hauls it in for the pick, but it goes incomplete, and Whitefish Bay has to punt it away with McConowitz back to receive. I mean, story writes itself. The senior taking it all the way. Yes, the cameraman is okay. As for the camera,
not so much.
Not so much. Beavers lead 14-0 with a successful 2-point try. No answers for the Blue Dukes, but it's all McConowitz the rest of the way. Number 2 with 4 alone in the first half, responsible for 28 of Reedsburg 30's first half points. Beavers are headed to the state. 43-20 is the final. They'll face Grafton at the camp on Friday morning.
Columbus taking on Little Chute in Division 4. Mustangs strike first in a big way. Reese Joten fights through traffic and heavy contact, running the open there, and 62 yards later, he's got a touchdown. 8-0 Little Chute. This wasn't even his longest scoring play. Joten cutting back across the center of the field, turning on the Jets, which I believe are illegal, but he still had them. 86 yards to the end zone, 15-0 Mustangs. Columbus breaks through in the second quarter on a 1-yard touchdown from Bobby Tracy, my dude. And once again in the third, this time it's Peyton Powers. Grief Corrado in for the red zone, but Little Chute holds on. They'll meet Winneconne down at the Camp Randall Stadium. 35-25 is the final in this one. What a great season by Columbus.
Yes. One
of these days, one of these years, they are going to make it and win a state championship.
And you know who is looking back to get back to the camp?
Who's that?
Our friends from Darlington.
Love the Darlington.
Manitowoc Lutheran Lancers taking on Darlington at Waukesha West High School. Defense was strong on both ends of the field, with the Redbirds keeping the Lancers to just a field goal for the first score of the game. Darlington with it now on 2nd and goal, and Dante Glendening will get this one past the goal line, make it 6-3. Missed the PAT, and later on the Lancers are set to punt the ball away, but Callum Christ blocks the punt, and Brendan Leary will run after it, recovering that ball deep in Lancer territory. It only takes a few plays for the Redbirds to get the ball all the way up to the 1-yard line, and who else?
Yeah,
Zeke
who else?
Zuberbuehler will hold on to the snap and run it in for another 6. Redbirds don't let up and would take down Manitowoc Lutheran 37-3. They're off to Camp Randall. They'll play at Hurt.
Zuberbuehler, Division 7. Potosi Cassville taking on Kenosha St. Joe's. Kenosha St. Joe's leading by 14 and driving until Aaron Edge picks it off and takes it back to the 30. Potosi is held to 4th down with Berkeley Kuiper making the tackle in the backfield, turning it over on downs. That sets up Christopher Kenzie to rush it for 37 yards and the score. Lancers up 21-0. Kenosha St. Joe's ain't done yet. Zach Rizzo completing the pass to Jack Schmitz, who just gets into the end zone right there, making it 28-0. That's where it'll stay. Kenosha St. Joe's punching their ticket to the state finals. 28-0 is the final.
What a season for Potosi Cassville, though.
It was amazing. Hey, I've got a speech to read, okay? Our final Friday Football Blitz of the season. Thank you, Zimbrick, for the sponsorship. Thank you, Audrey, for making this one of the best years ever covering high school football for me. Thank you to Ryan Lobenstein. Lobie, Jason Rice, Sam Swartz, Christian Yeager, to Eric and Jamie, our directors, all of our producers, and Katie on the web, and all of you for watching with us every single Friday night.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, more sports, okay?
The best first year ever.
After the break.